how to market your business on the Instagram platform. Okay, so we've all heard of Instagram and all the different social media apps. So today, particularly, we're going to talk about how to market your business on the Instagram platform. Okay, so before I start, how many of you have an Instagram account and how many of you are using it regularly?
I have an account, but I'm not using it for my business.
Okay, you use it for your personal use. Okay, how about you, Girja ma'am?
You need to unmute, Girja.
I have one, but I have not used.
Okay, very good. So,
I have one. This is Vaidehi. You can check.
Yeah.
I have.
Very okay.
But yeah, I have created one only yesterday, and I'll be using it. But I need to know you have started correctly with the business on the Instagram.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
So before I start and go on to the next, let me tell you that everybody thinks that Instagram and all the social media apps are a waste of time. It's very true if you're not using it for the right reason. Okay, so if we can use our social media apps for the right reason, where we're going to enhance our business or we're going to market our business, then you're on the right page. But if you're just using it for, sending notifications to your friends or just showing what you have, where you've been, what you're doing, then social media platform becomes a waste of time. So it's up to you to decide whether you want it to be a marketing tool or a playful tool. That's totally your call. But Instagram is for everyone. Okay, so why are we talking about Instagram now when all these years we've been talking about Facebook? Can anyone tell me the answer? Why are we talking about Instagram now when all these years we've been talking only about Facebook? Anybody here who can answer that question?
Ma'am, I think Instagram will be having the storage for temporary time, right? Am I right? I don't know. I think so.
No. Anyone else who can answer that? Okay, let me answer it for you. Instagram is the new marketing tool for the age group between 20 and 50. Okay, Facebook is for above 50s. That's what they say. So if you want to get a product across to the youngsters, then you need to use Instagram platform. If you need to get your product across to the older people, you need to use Facebook platform. But here, the beauty is for us, Instagram and Facebook are connected. What you post on Instagram can come on Facebook and vice versa. So that's the beauty of social media applications. So let me carry on. Any doubts up till now? Anyone's got any doubts? No, thank you. So what are the objectives of today's class is I'm going to briefly tell you how to start an Instagram account for those of you who do not have one. But if you have one, I'm just going to skip that. How to create the basic, a feed, a story and reel on Instagram. How to post and promote on Facebook and Instagram. So simple techniques I'm going to teach you. So for prior knowledge check, you really don't need to know anything else. You just need some ideas and takeaways for your feed, stories, and reels, and a brief outline on each segment, which I'm going to touch upon today. So as you all know, it's very easy to find apps on Play Store. You just have to go to Play Store on your phone, type the app you're looking for, download and install. You get them all. Some are free, some are paid. It's up to you to take what you want. So now, for those of you who do not have Instagram, kindly download Instagram, download the app from your Play Store, just type Instagram and you'll get it on your Play Store and you can download it. Okay, so here at GetSetUp, we create a wonderful platform for you to grow. There are so many different apps available on Play Store. Some are free, some are easy, some are difficult, and some are difficult to understand. Some are easy to use and understand. So we just have to try the right ones. So how to, yes, Girija, ma'am?
How do we know which is free and they will be mentioning?
Yes, they will mention. Okay, yes, okay. Yes. You can find out. If you want, Instagram, Facebook are all free. But for business and for marketing, you can pay and get your promotions. I will touch upon it soon.
Okay.
Yes. So, as I was just telling you 1 second. So, how to market on Instagram? I'm going to first tell you the theory part and then I'll show it to you practically. So, you have 4 options to choose in your Instagram marketing. One is called feed, another is called stories, the third is called reels, and the fourth is called Insta Live. Okay, so very important for marketing. The basic tool for marketing is having a theme for your post, or having a story for your post, or having an idea for your post, or having some creativity for your post. Because if you want your post to reach people, it has to have something different there. You can't just say, I'm selling, I'm selling art at my studio. If you say that, nobody's even going to look at it. You need to put it in the right way. So, do you want exotic artwork? Visit my studio. Or you have to bring it up in such a manner. You say, have you ever taken a walk down art lane? You have an opportunity to do it now. So you have to just bring in a lot of creativity to start your Instagram feeds. Okay. So for every feed or anything you put on Instagram and Facebook, the most important ingredient or tool there is called hashtags. What is a hashtag? I'll be showing you, but remember that word. Creating hashtags with a description for promoting your post is very, very, very important. So choose the perfect type of branding suitable for your business. So for instance, you're talking about art business, you can't put you can't put a seaside. Of course, you can put a seaside, but what I'm saying is, your branding should have something to do with a connect with your product. Like for instance, you're talking about artwork, so you can't definitely put a pair of a doctor's clinic, or you can't put say food on the table. So it has to have something artistic about it. So choose what your branding is going to be like. Think about it. Spend some time on the product and think about it. Of course, Google gives you lots of options as well. Okay. The next is, what is a feed? Okay. Picking a theme for your feed, creating hashtags with a description for promoting your feed. And I'm going to also tell you why you need hashtags and why we create hashtags for more visibility. So remember the word hashtags, remember the word feed, remember the word story, remember the word reel, and I'll be touching upon everything with you this 1 hour. So what is a story on Insta? A story has only validity. Okay, before that, sorry. What is a feed? A feed is a post that you put on Insta, which remains there forever and ever. People can see it any number of times. And if you promote it, people can see it even more number of times. And to do the promotion, you need to pay some money. According to your wish, you can pay the money. But on the other hand, what is a story on Insta? A story has only 24 hours validity. It's only a 15 seconds post, which means it can be like a movie for 15 seconds or a video. It appears on the top of an active user's app, which means it will catch your eye immediately. And for stories, you can't write a lot of descriptions or use a lot of hashtags. Okay, you can't use any hashtags actually. Next, how do you promote your posts for better marketing? How do you connect Instagram and Facebook is an absolute possibility. And linking accounts are a great tool for marketing. So these are all what we're going to touch upon. And I'm going live now. And we will see. If you have any doubts up till now, anyone's got any doubts?
Yes, ma'am. Should you have a separate Instagram account for your business?
You can have an Instagram business account because your Instagram business account, who asked me that question?
Mary, ma'am. Could you unmute and ask?
Sorry. Okay. So if you have Instagram, there is something called a Instagram business account. If you have an Instagram business account, it's excellent because it gives you the visibility of your address, your phone number, your email ID, and your marketing tools like that. Whereas in your personal, you don't get all that. It also gives you an opportunity to display some photographs and promote your products through your business account. But for starters, if you have no experience with any marketing, you can use it from your personal account and slowly shift to an Instagram business account. But there is an Instagram business account, and it is a very good account to have if you're going to use your Instagram business for your business purpose. So was your question answered, Mary?
Yes. And can you incorporate ability for someone to buy, like you have a shop, and if they see your artwork, they can purchase it from the Instagram feed?
I didn't get you. Just come again, Mary. I didn't understand. Just tell me.
Can you set it up like a shop where people can buy your artwork?
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay.
You can do it. Yes, you can do it. But you may, you have to go through everything, when you go into the settings, it will teach you how to do everything step by step. It's very straightforward. Okay.
Thank you.
You can do it. I'm actually not going to touch upon it directly, but I will show you. Okay. So now let me, 1 second. Just a second. Sorry. Gosh. So now I'm just going live on my phone. Okay. So as I told you, where do you find Instagram? You have to go to Play Store and then type Instagram. I'm going to show you both the Instagrams. Instagram. There's a regular Instagram account. This is how it will look. Since I'm already an Instagram user, I just have to open it. Now I'm just going to type Instagram for business. Okay, so for business search instead of Instagram for, business. And I have that as well. So it just says open. So
Instagram
I will show
for
you.
business is to be installed separately, or is it in the Instagram itself?
It's in the, you can get it in the regular Instagram account itself.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I just missed that link. Now, 1 second. 1 second, I just missed that, sorry. So now let me come to, so can you see this is my Instagram with 34 notifications. That's my Instagram. So I'm going to go on it and I'm going to click it. Okay, so this is called my home page. Okay, so incidentally, I have a lot of accounts. You can also have multiple accounts. Okay, for instance, if you see my Instagram account, don't get scared about it, but this is how I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. Okay, so you can have any number of accounts and you can manage them all simultaneously. So I manage all this because I have one only for GetSetUp. I have my personal, I have my business, and I have 2 businesses. So I'm trying to manage everything. So this is how your settings will look like. You can have any number of, business Instagram accounts. So I have a personal and a business. So I will just show you what is a business account. When I go into my business account, so this is my, I run a hospital. So this is my business account. So when I go into my business account, if you notice, I have the ability to write more details about my business. Okay, so I can write what my business is all about. I can add my email ID. I can add a few details about my my hospital, my address. I have a call for appointments. I can add my phone number. So, and I also have an additional, only for business accounts, you have a promotion. How to boost your promotions is one aspect. Then you have insights. How many people have viewed? You can see how many people have viewed, how many accounts it has reached, how many people have engaged. All those are things you can see only in a business account. Then you have all your contact details can come in a business account. Okay, so this is my business account. Let me also show you a personal account for you to understand what is the difference. Okay, so if you see my personal account, I don't have any details in the profile column. I only have my highlights and my see, my profile has just got my name, my email ID, and that's all. And here in your profile, it asks you, do you want to switch to a professional account? And when you do that, your professional account is what is called the business account. Okay, or rather, the business account is what is called the professional account. So in your profile, if you can see, can you see that right below your bio data? It says switch to a professional account. So you can go and click on that. When you click on that, it will ask you, do you want professional tools? And you can continue. You just go by what it says and keep adding, and you can make it into a professional account. So it's very simple. Having a business account and a personal account is very simple. And remember, you can have both the accounts, just have different names for it. And when you have a name for your account, it should have some connect to your business, okay, or to your website. Like you can't have art business and keep your email account as culinary queen. Okay, so try and, it's not that you should not, but to have more connectivity, always try and have a connect. Very important to have a connect between your name, your account name, and the business you're doing. Can anyone tell me why I'm saying that? Why do you think I'm saying that?
Better visibility and understanding.
Exactly. When someone opens your Insta account, they should know, okay, she's a culinary queen or she's an artist. They shouldn't get confused and say, oh, is she a culinary queen or an artist? Okay, so that connect should be there. Say, for instance, if you see my Instagram account, I have a straightforward thing, Lakshmi Siddharthan, that's my name, and I just have it. So nobody can miss me. But in my business account, I have my hospital name. So that I'm only giving a connect. I'm only talking about my hospital, nothing personal. Okay, so that's very important. And also try and put your logo instead of your photograph or your your business establishment photograph, something to have that connect, that feel, that connect should always be there. So remember that when you have a business account. Okay, so that's the most important point. Okay, so now, anyone else has got any doubts before I continue? Any doubts, anyone? No? Okay. So now I'm first going into let me go into the business account itself. Okay, so I'm going into my business account. Okay. So now, the few things that you need to know. First is, if you see right on top, you have 102, a 203, and a 364. Can anyone tell me what they are?
It is showing 102 posts, 203 followers, 364 followers.
Yes, exactly. So when I say 102 posts, that means I have put up 102 posts on my Instagram from the time I've started, which is very small in number because being a hospital, I can't really do a lot of advertisement. I just do very minimal. But 203 followers means there are 203 people watching my Insta post every time I post something. That's a very important number. The more the number, the more visibility. So you have to keep increasing your number. So that is what we have at the moment. We have influencers and content creators. And these influencers, if you become one of their friends, then you also get visibility. So having the followers is very important. And also, if you have one influencer as your follower, that's very good as well. So try to do that. And when it says following, that means I'm following 364 people. There are only 203 following me, but I'm following 364 people. Because on the hope that these out of these 364 people, there may be a couple or two influencers, a couple or two friends who can help me market my products indirectly. Okay, so that's also very important. So in a business account, you need to put your establishment name loud and clear. If you see mine, I have, you have space to, you have a certain number of words which you can use. So put your name loud and clear. Put your specialty loud and clear. What is it that you're catering to should be in simple lines. Like I'm saying, ophthalmologist, just one single word, single specialty, which means I'm not talking about other concerns. I'm only talking about ophthalmology. And then my specialty is pediatric eye care hospital. So these are the things that you have to remember. And I live at Salem. And then I have an NABH accreditation. I have everything under one roof. So these are the most important details that you're giving for a business account. That's very important. Keep it minimal, keep it simple, but get the point across. Okay. And then, of course, you can add your appointments. You can have your email ID, have your address loud and clear. So that's the most important thing. Okay. So now, there are a lot of other things in the business account too, which I don't know if there is time, I'll touch upon it. So now if you see, there are 3 horizontal lines on top and a plus sign. So first I'm going to click on the 3 horizontal lines because I want you to know what that is. That's the most important thing. First is the settings. Okay, so you can follow and invite friends. You can have your notifications, then your business address, like, I was telling you, promotion payments. You can have branded content. You can have branded content ads. You can put up your own ads by paying. You can have immediate replies. You can have frequently asked questions. You can have an age group. All those are things that you can add in your business. Then you have privacy if you don't want to show something. But normally, when it's a business account, try to keep it as a non-private account because you need more people to see it. You need to be visible, so don't hide it. It's very important. And then you have the security. Then you have the ads. You have the ad topic. You have ad interest. So these all on payment, of course. Then you have your account, all the information on your account, what kind of account you want, what is the data you use, what is the avatar you want, all those things. So try and fill it up when you have time. You can have a theme and all those things are in your settings. Okay. Then after settings, you have archives. We won't bother about that. Then get insights is what I was telling you about. You can see how many people have seen your message, how many people have, how far it has reached, how many have actually read your message, how many have replied to your message. This all comes in your insights. And there's also an activity tracker. You can create your own QR code and you can also find people if you require. Okay, so that is what is in your settings in your 3 horizontal lines. And from there, I'm going to the next one, which says the plus. So when I click on the plus, what is there? We have a create, and it says we can do a post, a reel, a story highlight, live, and guide. So today, I'm going to talk to you about the most important things, the post and the story, because reel is a separate subject by itself. So today we're going to talk only about post and story. Okay, so when I say post, what is a post? A post is a single piece of information in the form of a banner or it could be written information, it could be a colorful information, it could be a photograph, it could be just words, which convey something to the people. And this is a one time. Okay, so let me show you now how. So when I click on plus, I'm going into post. Okay, immediately it opens up to my gallery. Okay, it opens up to my photo gallery. Okay, so I can choose photographs from my gallery if I want. So if you notice, this photo is a little too big. So in the side, there's a small circle with 2 squares. If I click on that, it'll become bigger. If I click it, it'll become smaller. So you can either bring it smaller or make it bigger according to your choice. And this becomes a post. Okay, so this is how you post. This is a feed. Okay, so you can put photographs, you can have a written material, or you can even have a video. Everything is possible. Even a video is possible. Okay, so what you want to put in is your choice. Okay, so now let me just show you how I can add a video as well. So if this is a video I've seen, so I can also click on the video and okay, so the video can also come up. So that's how it works. Okay, so okay, so that is a simple feed. Okay, now in this feed, now let me just look at a feed that I've already done. Okay, so this is a feed we did yesterday for Eid Mubarak. So in this feed, this is a regular feed. I have just created this from another application and brought it in here. But you can bring it in from your photographs, or you can bring it in from any exterior app. I will touch upon that later as well. If you see here, there are 3 dots on top of the post. Okay, I'm going to click on the 3 dots and it's asking me, do you want to share this to another app, or you want to copy the link, or you want to delete it, edit it, turn off commenting? So these are all things you can opt for, but I'm not opting for anything. But okay, here you can, when it says share to, you can share to any other external application, even Facebook. So when you share to Facebook, immediately goes into your Facebook account, the same post. Okay. Second thing that you need to see is there's something called promote. Okay. So when you click on promote, it will ask you, choose how you want to promote, with a Facebook ad account, or Instagram will use your saved payment method. So this is on payment. It's asking you whether you want it on a payment, and you have to say yes or no. Okay, so it also asks you here, keep your Facebook account, Insta account separate. You can decide. For me, it is combined, so I have got the combined one, but you can keep it separate as well.
Lakshmiji, where is this 3 dots? I'm not able to see any dots. Okay. Is it on the right side or on the left
yes,
side?
Yes, on the right side. On the right side.
So your picture is covering that. That's why I'm not able to see it. Okay.
My picture, sorry.
I think ma'am is on mobile.
Yeah, I'm on mobile. Yeah. That's fine.
Girija, you can bring the photograph down, then you can see it. Just trace it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you see the 3 dots?
In an iPhone, when you're putting a post,
okay,
you getting promote here. I get boost post. What does that mean?
Boost is the same, ma'am. It's the same. But are you on a business account or in a personal account?
Business account.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Probably iPhone has got the on the phone. I have the app. Okay, maybe that's just iPhone's way of saying it, but it's the same thing.
As promote.
That's also a paid application.
Okay. Thank you.
Same thing.
Ma'am, for laptop.
Yeah, Lakshmi, I wanted to know on the phone we have the app that's downloaded. When you're working on the laptop and Instagram, how do you access? Do you have a app that you can download, or you have to access it online?
Who is this? Girija, is it?
Cora, ma'am.
Where are you? I can't see you.
It's Cora, ma'am. She's here.
Cora, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, just ask me the question again. I
said on the phone we have the app downloaded, but on the laptop, do you have to download Instagram, or do you access it online? To the net.
No, if you're a regular user of Instagram, I would ask you to download it on laptop. It's always better for you to
download the app and kind of save it on.
Yes. Just go to Google or on Play Store and ask for Instagram. It will download automatically.
Even because on the app, on the laptop, you can go to Play Store. I thought you could do that only on the phone.
Depends on what laptop you have. If it's a Microsoft application, it will ask for a Play Store. Otherwise, just go to Google and type Instagram. It will open up and just say login. You already have your login ID, right? From your phone. So just use the same thing. It will all link up together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now I showed you how to promote it. And so, on the other side of promote is what I showed you about view insights. So I can see now, for instance, I posted this on the 1st of May. 2 people have liked it. Okay. 1 has commented on it, and nobody else has done anything. So it has reached 50 accounts. It has reached 50 accounts, and 3 people have engaged. Okay. So it has reached 50 people, but remember only 3 people have actually engaged. So that is how we
What does that mean? Insight. What does that mean? That means,
see, my posting has gone to 50 people. Have seen it, but only 3 have actually commented or shared. Responded. See, one has, 2 of them have liked it with a heart, and one has sent me a comment.
Okay.
So that's it. So it's not a great interaction, but nothing to complain because it's only a Eid Mubarak. So probably it didn't. So let me also show you another older version. Let me see if that's any better. This is the older post. So I'm going to look into insights. And this has been sent on the 2nd of April. It has reached 68 people, but only 3 people have liked it. Okay, so that means it has not appealed to them. So that is what I said. When you make a post, that connect should be there. See, for me, since it's an eye hospital, only people interested will look at it. So you have to have your target audience. So that's also very important. When you're promoting, if you're promoting your business, use a target audience. If you can do that. But if you don't have that option, no problem at all. Okay, so these are the different ways of checking your business. So this all, because it's a business account, I can check. See, this post has gone on the 30th of March. It has reached 70 people, but only 2 have liked it. So, I have to, now it's my duty to see how I can get more people interactive. So this probably means that this is not an interactive post. So it has to be a post which is interactive. Okay, so for that purpose, Instagram has created Reels so that you can have more interaction, and stories to have more interaction. Okay, even in your feed, you can have something with more interaction. So it all depends on what kind of a post you're putting. Okay, so now I'm going to show you any doubts with posts. Anyone's got any doubts with posts? No? Agam, what's the time, Agam? How much more time do I have?
We're having still 20 minutes, around 20 minutes.
Fine. I have 20 minutes. Okay, done. Okay, so now I'm going to the important part of stories. Okay, so now, just like how I clicked on the plus button, I showed you how to create posts. Okay, so what is a post? A single matter which is going to convey the state of your business, the art of your business, or the product of your business. Everyone understood that? That's a straightforward thing. Now let me come to story. Okay, story is the fun part of it. So, but I remember when I showed you my slides, I showed you something very important about stories. Can anyone recall and tell me what I told you about stories?
They last only 24
Stories only for 24 hours.
Yes, you're right. It's only for 24 hours. And at the end of 24 hours, zoom, it'll just disappear. You can't even find it. Okay? So now.
But nowadays, people watch the story more than posts. Because no one has time to scroll down for posts.
Yes, you're right. That's why I'm talking to you. I'm going to talk to you about stories. Okay, so why do you think people see stories more often now? Why?
More clarity through that, possibly.
No.
Actually, on one line, you can see it very fast. Whereas post, you just keep scrolling, and it goes down. And no one has so much of time to do that.
But even a story, unless you go and look at that person's story, you don't see it. It doesn't pop up in front of you, right? It'll just show
but then
you
can slide it out. Now, if you don't want to see that story, you can just slide it and go to the next story.
True. So the reason why stories are so famous and so productive and so important and so much in trend now is stories can have music, stories can have life, and stories can bring in a reality with you. And above all, it's just 15 seconds. So you get something for 15 seconds. Okay. Sorry, before I go to stories, I forgot something very important.
That means you have to create all that thing with music and all those.
Yes.
Make it more appealing, presentable.
Yeah, correct. It's got more appeal. You're right. Okay, I forgot something very important in my feed. In a post, Okay. The most important thing, as I told you in my slide presentation, was hashtags. Okay. Hashtags are the only thing that push up your post. For instance, let me show you some hashtags. Okay. So now I'm just taking an earlier post, and can you see the hashtags that I have used? These are called hashtags that, I don't know what you call that sign. It's called a hashtag sign. So when I say children I care, hashtag the children of the world, hashtag children need eye checkup, you can have up to 30 hashtags, 30 hashtags per post. And when anyone, anywhere, anytime, again, do hashtag children I care, my post also has a visibility. So use as many hashtags as possible.
What is the importance of the hashtags? People keep saying you have to add hashtags.
Exactly. I'll show you why you had to add hashtags. Okay. So for instance, now I'm just creating a new post. Okay. So what's the post I'll create?
Quick accessibility to our needs, ma'am.
No. Okay. So this is the post that I'm putting up now. So when I say hashtags, now I'm just going to put hashtags. Just watch what happens. I'm putting hashtag, and if I say Insta, okay, see what happens. All the hashtags with the word Insta are coming up. So every time anyone else puts up an Insta hashtag, of course, there are 1 million here, so your thing won't come up. But if it's something like, let me see if I can put GetSetUp.
Specify your need.
Specifically, see, when I say GetSetUp, it says GetSetUp cookbooks, there are 8. GetSetUp to sell, there are 4. So when I say that, anyone puts up GetSetUp, they already know there are 14 public posts. So what I'm going to do is, when I say GetSetUp moms, I'm going to go and click on that to see who else has put that. Okay, so I can go in and check who else has put that. So that is how you create hashtags, and you use your hashtags. Because the more hashtags you use, somebody on a, randomly will find your post. Okay, a random person randomly will find your feed. So that's why we use more hashtags. So more hashtags, the better visibility. But of course, it's very boring to keep adding hashtags. So a lot of people, what they do is they create the hashtags and keep it with them. And for every post, they put the same hashtags. So your hashtag gets multiplied. Okay, so remember using hashtags, and use hashtags which are already there. Like I showed you. See, if I'm going to put this, let me see how many hashtags are there. See, I put happy eye care service, happy Monday, happy Eid Mubarak. These are all already existing. So use the same hashtags. The more hashtags you use from the public, the more visibility you'll get. Okay. So that's just the rule of this Insta and Facebook too. So now I'm going to the plus sign.
Already used hashtag will not be appealing, no?
No, hashtags are appealing. Hashtags are the most important.
Is it not necessary to keep changing it, I mean?
Yeah, if you can change it, well and good. But if you're branding, if you're doing... no, ma'am, it's like this. See, you are talking about branding. You're talking about marketing your product. So it's the same. See, when I'm going to market my hospital, I can't have 30 different hashtags every time. So use the same, so you get branded more and more. Every time, somebody, a random person sees eye care service, your eye care service also comes up. So keep using the same thing is my personal experience.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now let me go to story. So when I say add story, this is what comes up, because a story has more life. Okay, so now let me see how I can add a story. I'm just trying to find the apt post. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. So this is my story now. Okay, so my story, if you see, it says it's destination unlimited or something on the top. Okay, so now I'm looking at
Where is this? It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's in Maldives.
I thought so.
Okay, yeah. So this is my story, but I'm on a business account, so I can't use a personal story. So just a second, I'll just change my account to my personal account because it's not right for me to use. That's again, follow a few ethics in your business account. Don't use personal stories. Don't use personal photographs. Try to be as business-minded as possible. The more business-minded you are, the better results you'll get. So this is my personal profile. So here I can do a story. So I go to story and the same thing crops up. So I'm just going back to what I saw just now. So yeah. So I'm clicking on this. So this is my story. So remember, my story is going to be on my profile only for 24 hours. I have the option of putting a text, putting another image, or creating something. So first I'm going to put a text. Okay, so the text is hashtag destination unlimited. Okay, so this is my my text, and I have ticked on it. I have done it, but I can change it. I can make it. See, I can do what I want with it. So I'm making it bigger. I also can change the color. So I want to change the color to a pink or okay, some other color. Okay, red. Okay, I can change the kind of font I want, the kind of background I want. Okay, that is something. And then, yes. And what else can I do? I can have a border. I can have a colorful border. Okay, so now I'm done with that. And this is my, so I can change it. Okay. Next, I also have the option of, can you see? So first is the font. The second is I can have all these things. I can put a location. I can put add mention. I can put a GIF. I can also add music. So I'm going to add some music now. I'm in a joyful mood, so I can put, okay, so I can make this smaller. So that's my music. I can create it and bring it down. And I can add some extra effects too if I want. So see, this is an extra effect which I'm adding. There are so many numerous extra effects. You can try out something. And GIFs. So now what's done? My story is done. So now I'm going to share it with my stories. Saying you want to share it. Can you see on top?
Where do you have to click for extra effects?
I'll show you again. So when you see on top on your profile, you see a red circle moving. And now the red circle is there. That means my story is ready. Okay. So ma'am, just to come back to you on your extra effects. Just a second. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's still posting, so I will wait. I'll show you one more story so that, okay, now I'll show you from another account because another story won't come on this. Remember, my next story will come only after 24 hours. So I'll just go to, this is my, okay, it's fine. It says, well, while it's loading, I can't do it. Just give me a moment. Okay, so that's my story is ready. So now let me show you, somebody had another doubt. So I'm going back here. Okay, so ma'am, I clicked on the plus and I went to story. Okay, and then I choose the picture that I want for my reel or my story rather. So what is the picture that I had? I'm going to use the same picture. Okay, so this is the picture. Okay, so can you see on top of the page, ma'am, there is a black circle with the fonts, another black circle with a smiley. Can you see that?
Yeah, of course. I've seen those two. Okay.
Yeah, and the third one has got a few stars. So when you click on the font, you'll get the different fonts. See, you have a multitude of fonts available. So we're going to say Destination Unlimited. Okay, and then you click on it and you can make it big, small, however you want. And then the one next to the font with the smiley sticker is where you get all your other things. Yes, you'll get your music, your, say you can, today is Wednesday, I can add a Wednesday here. You can add any number. You want, what else? You want something, say, you want a beach emoji. Okay, so we'll say we want a beach emoji and put search. See, there's a little beach. I'm sorry, that's okay. No, that's asking a question. Sorry. I don't want this. Sorry, I don't want this. So if you don't want something, just delete it. Okay. So that's asking a question. It's a poll, so I don't want that. I'm going to look at emojis. Yeah, so there's a nice one here. So I'm going to put this. Okay, so that's a pretty one for the thing. And next I go back to the same thing and I'm going to choose music. So can you see the music is here? Just click on the music. And if you want to change the music, say beach music. So you can have the blue sea. Okay. So this is another music that you can have. You can tick and then put the music there. You don't need to have the music shown much. Can you see that? So your next story is ready. Just put it on your stories. And can you see the red circle? When the red circle is going around,
yes,
that means your story is getting loaded. Just give me a moment, 1 second. So now your story is getting loaded. And that means you're on the right track. So you have to wait for that. Okay. Did you all find that? Did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
I actually wanted to know when you did that special effects with that that look of a mobile phone. What did you click for that?
Okay, for that you need to click on the 3 stars. Can you see the 3 stars next to that? Yeah. So when you click on that, you get a multitude of special effects. You can choose what you want. You can try it out. There is so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's a game. You can keep on trying. So many every day. You can try something new. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So if I must see, it looks like my story has already got some attention. So let me check on that. Okay. So see, I just posted it now and I've already got a like. Somebody has seen my story and liked it. So that's how people fast, very quickly they view your stories. Okay, so somebody has already seen it. It's just been a minute. Somebody's seen it and liked it. Whereas my feeds, if you notice, nobody bothers about it. So stories are the in thing. So if you're selling products to enhance your business, just keep every 2 days, change your story. Show your products. So that will enhance your business. Got it? Yes? Any questions? Any questions? No. Okay. So I'll also tell you one more thing is when you go to Facebook and you go into your settings, it'll ask you whether you want to be linked to your Insta account. So please say yes, because every time you put up a post on Facebook, it goes to your Insta. Similarly, from Insta, it goes to your Facebook. So that's an option that is given. So try and go into your settings and find it and just say yes, and that'll be half the job done. Now, I'll also show you if you want to share from an external application. For instance, from WhatsApp, say I want to share something from WhatsApp. For instance, now this is my WhatsApp, from my WhatsApp. I want to share this on Insta feed. I can do it directly from my WhatsApp. Click on that. And can you see the 3 dots on top of the page? And then say share. The moment you say share, it asks you here, do you want Instagram chat, Instagram feed, or Instagram story? Just press on it and it goes directly to your Instagram. You have nothing to do. You just have to add some hashtags and it's gone. Okay, so can you see in mine? It says also post to Facebook. So all my Instagram feeds, posts, stories go directly to Facebook simultaneously. So that's an option you need to do. Okay, so.
But how would you control when you're sharing it from WhatsApp? How would you control to which account of your Instagram it's sharing? Whether it's sharing to your personal account or your business account?
Excellent question. So before you wish to share, go to your Instagram account and have the right account up there. Okay, that's very important because as I told you, business has to be business. So go and, you know you're going to post something on Instagram. So it's the same thing. You can go to Instagram and take it from your gallery or go to your gallery and share it into it. It's all the same. So if you have 2 accounts, it's always better for you to go to Instagram. Like, what I just did now. I suddenly realized when I was getting into my story, I realized that I'm on a business account. So your presence of mind should be available to know that it shouldn't get into the wrong account. Many times, many times I've done it. I always do it. And then I said, oh my God, I can't do anything. And then I'll be deleting. So that's something you need to be aware of, especially when you have 2 accounts.
By mistake, you have done by mistake. Instead of doing it in your regular one, you have done it in your business one.
Suppose you can delete it.
You can delete.
Remember the 3 dots I showed you? You'll find a delete option there.
Okay.
You can delete it. I've done that many times. Don't worry.